Sub-Zero. Greetings. It is Halloween. You know what that means. Costumes. Yes, I'm Sub-Zero. Watch out. Sometimes I don't know my own power. Oh gosh. Hello, my name is Gabriel Garcia, and I am a Star Wars fan. Happy October 31st. I mean, I don't really celebrate Halloween in the sense of what it used to be, but I do celebrate costumes. So that's why I'm Sub-Zero. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1, or excuse me, just The Mandalorian Chapter 9, The Marshal, just came out yesterday. Now, obviously, we get a introduction to Timothy Oliphant. I think I said his name right. The only other TV show I've seen him in is when he guest starred in The Office as Danny Cordray.
I'm gonna take off my coat if you don't mind. It's just a bit warm in here.
So don't get mad at me for that. I just haven't seen him in his previous work. So also we see Amy Sedaris again as Peli Motto, which it was cool to see her and just have her remember Baby Yoda, and just that was a cool callback. I like how they did that. I think everyone for the most part was expecting to see her once they said that he was gonna have to go back to Tatooine. I do want to say the beginning of the episode, I'm not sure what planet it was that he was at. I don't remember if it said or not, but I just really appreciate Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau for putting something that looks like tagging you see in Oak Cliff around Dallas and putting it in the Star Wars universe. It's like they do Earth stuff in the galaxy far, far away. So that's really cool. I appreciated that. I mean, I'm sure every galaxy has some gangsters and wanksters, so. They showed the crate dragon, which my cousin told me that it's from the Knights of the Old Republic. The Weequay bartender, I don't think he has a name technically, but he is played by, I think it's Walter Earl Brown or something like that. I'd have to double check. But something I've noticed with these races that they have in the Star Wars galaxy now is that they're kind of giving each one certain traits that you see from different people here on Earth. For example, I don't know about y'all, but I really got a strong Native American vibe from the bartender, and I don't know if that was purposeful or that was just the way he was speaking, or if Brown just has some Native American descent, but I really got that vibe from the way his character was speaking. And if you go to characters like Nautilans, like Kit Fisto, they have kind of a Caribbean accent as well. And then if you go to the characters in like The Force Awakens, the people in Kanja Club, you know, have a East Asian sound. And then Valar, what's his name? Who's that dude? He sounds Scottish though. I don't remember his name. It's Valar Teef. I can't say it. What's his name? Anyway, I'm not going to look it up right now. The Tusken Raiders, the whole concept of sign language, I thought that was so cool when they introduced that in season 1. And at the same time, I was thinking to myself, okay, do they only make sound when they're screaming? In this episode, we obviously see it very clear that they also make those noises when they're just talking. We got a lot of that. And something that Filoni and Favreau have done is they've taken those original sounds from the original trilogy and even stuff from the prequel trilogy, and they've really used that to its full effect. Like the Banthas, for instance, they have that signature sound. It sounds kind of like... There we go. And so that's really cool. I appreciate that. So the whole Mos Eisley, Mos Pelgo, Mos Espa, I think that's cool to that region of how it's consistent with the title of the name. What else is there? Oh yeah, Tamara Morrison. I think I said that right. Don't get mad at me. It was so cool to see him in the way that we did, because everybody, I know you included, thought when the dude walked into the cantina or the bar, whatever you want to call it, everyone thought that was Boba Fett. And yeah, he was skinny, but everyone's kind of like, oh, I think that is Boba Fett. It's his armor, if nothing else. And then when he takes off the helmet, helmet, we know it's not him. And I think it's safe to say most people, or at least me, anyone else fess up, I thought that because that was the plot they decided to go with, that we wouldn't see Boba Fett till like at least halfway into the season. But then at the very end, super unexpectedly, we see Tamara Morrison, Boba Fett, looking from a distance. That was a really cool reveal, and I was not expecting that at all. It's like I saw Boba Fett coming in, I was like, oh wow, they didn't wait, they put him right there. Oh, it's not him, he won't come for a while. So he shows up there at the end, he totally proved me wrong. So that was awesome. I will say this, one thing I cannot stand about these pop culture phenomenons with like Star Wars or Marvel is people are so obsessed with getting leaked information and being the first one to talk about it and show it. Like they get some sort of crown on their head for finding out first. But wouldn't it be so much more enjoyable and wonderful and actually a surprise if we did not even know Tamara Morrison was going to be in this episode? You would have watched that and been like, what? But because a lot of people knew Tamara Morrison was signed on to the show, everyone knew he was gonna most likely be Boba Fett. And then it was confirmed that he was gonna be Boba Fett. So basically everyone watched this episode waiting for any hints that would show, hey, Boba Fett's coming soon. I just think if we didn't know that surprise, or we didn't know Timothy Oliphant was gonna be in it, all these things, I feel like this season, even though it's awesome, because I know it's gonna be awesome, it will be even more awesome because it will all be fresh and a surprise. I just wish people would stop trying to get leaks. Like, just enjoy the episode. Just enjoy the not knowing. But because humans are humans and humans are dumb, that's not gonna happen. But I can still dream. Anyway, moving on. The Sarlacc pit. I was always confused about that. I always thought that maybe in episode 6, Return of the Jedi, that Sarlacc pit, it's like it was just a stagnant creature or a live thing that just happened to be there. Like it couldn't move. It's a living thing, like literally in a circle in a pit. But they're making it seem like in this pit, it's like a creature that moves or can move, like is mobile. So I don't know what a Sarlacc's supposed to look like. Maybe they've shown that already. I'm not really sure. I have to look into that more. So obviously we knew that when Favreau and Filoni took over, we were really on the trail of, okay, they're gonna bring Boba Fett back somehow. I thought it was really unexpected on how we see Boba Fett's armor on someone else. I know all the other stories are legends now, but they've come out with new material that I actually haven't read because I really don't read. But I'm going to assume that either Boba Fett got out with his armor, or he survived somehow and his armor came off and was in the pit, and then maybe the Sarlacc spit the armor out and somehow the Jawas got it, and so that's how he lost it. Or if he got out okay, was unconscious, and then someone like stripped him of his armor, maybe that was Jawas too, I don't know. I'm really curious to see the background reveal on what went on. I'm gonna assume the Jawas were the ones that somehow got it initially though. I don't think they stole it from someone who stole it from him. I don't think that's what happened. But prove me wrong. The way that they got the way that they got the Krayt Dragon to eat the Tusken and not the Bantha, I know all the animal rights activists were very happy for a few seconds. I get that. I think it was just funny that they chose to go with that. It was nice to see that Tusken Raiders are not just evil people. Obviously, the Raiders, it's true in the words of Mando, but they also have common sense on, hey, we have a common enemy, let's get rid of him. So that was cool. I just realized I've been like looking at the screen and not the camera. It doesn't matter, y'all know what I'm looking at. I feel like if I just sat here and dissected it a little bit more, it'd be easier to come up with some other comments, but let's keep it like that for now. I mean, this video is already going on quite a few minutes, so let's just stop it there. Well, those are my thoughts on The Mandalorian Chapter 9, The Marshal. You tell me what you think. Anyway, have a safe Halloween if you're still out. If not, get some rest, go to church in the morning, pet a kitten, all that good stuff. Anyway, again, my name is Gabriel Garcia. I love Star Wars, and may the Force be with you.